achievement?
I guess I got lucky. I don't believe in my luck, but I got lucky. Just being at the right place at the right time, playing with great players throughout different course of my career. But like I said, part of that remains to be seen, hasn't been completed. So I don't even think we weren't intending to go 16-0, shoot for that. The goal is to try to win a championship, and we got some more cracks at it.
How much do you enjoy playing with Steph Curry?
Steph's a lot of fun to watch. I think the thing with Steph is that we believed he could be who he is before. And, when I first got here, Mark Jackson kind of implemented that mentality into his brain, like this is who you could be and this is who you will be. And I'll make sure that, so to see that kind of come to fruition and, all the praise that's gone into him is kind of a beautiful thing because he deserves it and he's a humble guy and you want to see that happen to guys like him.
When you strip LeBron or you stopped him from taking that three-point shot yesterday, was there any sense of I got him back for what happened with the chase down block?
Not at all. I mean, different plays happen, different years, just different moments, and everyone's just trying to put their stamp on the game for their team, and you're not thinking of that during the game.
I mean afterwards.
Afterwards, you're thinking like we're up 3-0, we got an opportunity, so let's try to take advantage of it. Let's not get too complacent and too happy. Just stay locked in and stay within the moment.
When you started with this team 4 years ago, you obviously wanted to pursue a championship, but you're now going to be talked about 73 wins. If you do win, it'll be 2 titles, a 16-0 run, potentially if you win on Friday. Did you have any idea that this was going to be as good? Not just a championship team, but a team like this when you came there.
I don't think you can fathom so much success and kind of all the craze that's happened, but definitely feel like we can make a run at it. We can get to the finals if everything goes right, if everyone stays healthy. Just saw the confidence these guys played with and knew I would fit perfectly with these guys. And I mean, in the grand scheme, you look back, you're like, you build a culture, you build something that people gravitate towards, people see, and I feel like that's kind of happened and put some different pieces into play that's put us in a position to, we can make this thing last for a good amount of time.
How do you define a dynasty? Have you guys reached that yet?
I don't know how to define a dynasty. I think it's harder now than it was before with so much movement and so much talent. There's more teams. I don't know. It's hard to define. I feel like you got to live it day by day and just enjoy your time here and what happens.
Everyone talks about talent with this team, but even on some talented teams, nothing like this, but even on some talented teams, you've seen a lot of talented teams. What is it about the fact that everybody on this team sacrifices and plays together? Does the fact of how you guys make that talent better get overlooked sometimes?
I think so. I think the way we play, the way the ball moves. I think defensively, where we are year to year, statistically gets overlooked as well. And the way, like I said before, kind of how there's not much clashing, with player types. Everyone kind of has their role, and they're really good at their role, and it makes for the whole picture. I think that's rare to see too. Usually you have, a few guys that need the ball a lot. For us, like we had Klay Thompson score 60 on 7 dribbles, something like that. Whatever, yeah, right. So that's unheard of. But then we also have a guy who, he'll get 60, but he might need a lot more dribbles. But they'll never clash. They'll both continue to get their attempts. They'll continue to do their job and be in their comfort zone, which is it's hard to share their wealth. But the way our team is set up, it's easy to do that.
Andrew, why that everybody said you guys in this finals so different than you guys in the last finals? Besides KD is here, but the mentality part is any different between this one and last one?
Mentality, I feel like we've grown from last year, so from year to year, your mentality changes a little bit, just based on experience and having some failures, and you having to adjust to things thrown your way. But at the end of the day, our goal is always the same goal, trying to win a championship and playing the best that we can play.
They say that 16-0, stopping that isn't a motivation, but don't you think that that's got to be a little in their mind to not be the team on the other end of that, especially here?
Yeah, but I mean, they're the champions. They're still the champions, and they still feel like they can win this thing. So they're do or die and just get free swings at it, you know, as many times as it takes. So I think that's the mentality they could come out with, and that's a scary mentality. So we got to stay focused and understand that we're nowhere close until it's actually completed. So we got more work to do.
I want to